in the heart of a city shrouded in shadows, where the sun rarely pierced through the thick clouds, lived a young woman named Aisha. The streets echoed with the whispers of lost dreams, and the air was heavy with a sense of despair. Aisha wandered through the alleys, her heart burdened by the weight of her past. Each step felt like a reminder of the darkness that had engulfed her life. Once vibrant and full of life, Aisha had succumbed to the pressures of the loss of her family had left her adrift, and the world seemed devoid of color. She often found herself sitting on the cold, damp pavement, staring into the void, wondering if there was any way out of this relentless darkness. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a deep orange glow against the darkening sky, Aisha met an elderly man named Malik. He sat on a bench, his eyes twinkling with a light that seemed to defy the gloom surrounding them. Malik had a presence that drew Aisha in, and for the first time in a long while, she felt a flicker of curiosity. "Why do you sit here alone, child?" Malik asked, his voice gentle, yet firm. "I have lost everything," Aisha replied, her voice barely a whisper. "There is no hope left for me." Malik studied her for a moment, then spoke with conviction. "Hope is not something you find. It is something you create. You must rise from this darkness, Aisha. There is a journey ahead of you, one that will test your spirit and unveil your strength." Aisha looked at him, skepticism clouding her mind. "What journey? There is nothing left for me but despair." "Ah, but that is where you are wrong," Malik said, leaning closer. "Your story is not over. You have the power to change your fate. Will you take the first step?" With those words, a spark ignited within Aisha. She felt a strange sense of determination bubbling beneath the surface. Perhaps it was time to confront the shadows that had haunted her for so long. Perhaps it was time to rise. Aisha's mind drifted back to the days before her life spiraled into darkness. She remembered the laughter of her family, the warmth of their love, and the dreams they shared. Her father had always encouraged her to pursue her passion for art, while her mother instilled in her a sense of resilience. But that was before the accident, a tragic event that shattered her world and left her feeling lost and alone. As the memories flooded back, Aisha felt the familiar ache in her heart. She had buried herself in grief, allowing it to consume her. Friends had tried to reach out, but she had pushed them away, believing that no one could understand her pain. The darkness had become her only companion, wrapping around her like a suffocating blanket. "Do you remember the last time you felt truly happy?" Malik's voice broke through her thoughts. Aisha hesitated. "It feels like a lifetime ago. I can't remember." "Close your eyes," Malik instructed gently. "Think back to that moment. What did it feel like?" Aisha obeyed, her eyelids fluttering shut as she searched her memory. She recalled a sunny day in the park, surrounded by family and friends, laughter echoing in the air. She could almost feel the warmth of the sun on her skin and the joy of being alive. "I was painting," she whispered. "I felt free." "Hold on to that feeling," Malik urged. "Let it guide you. You must reclaim your passion, Aisha. It will be your light in the darkness." With Malik's encouragement, Aisha began to explore the idea of rediscovering her love for art. She ventured into the heart of the city, where vibrant murals adorned the walls, each telling a story of resilience and hope. As she walked, she felt a pull towards the colors and creativity that surrounded her. One afternoon, she stumbled upon a small art studio tucked away between two buildings. The sign above the door read "Art for the Soul." Intrigued, Aisha stepped inside. The Walls were filled with paintings that radiated emotion, each canvas a testament to the struggles and triumphs of the artists. "Welcome," a cheerful voice called out. A woman with bright red hair and an infectious smile approached her. "I'm Leela, the owner. What brings you here?" I used to paint," Aisha admitted, her voice trembling, "but I lost my way." Lila's eyes softened. "Art has a way of finding us again. Would you like to join our community? We hold workshops every week." Aisha hesitated, fear gnawing at her. "What if I'm not good enough?" "Art is not about perfection. It's about expression," Lila replied, her tone encouraging. "It's about finding your voice. Just take the leap." With a deep breath, Aisha decided to embrace the opportunity. She signed up for the workshop, her heart racing with a mix of excitement and anxiety. That evening, as she prepared her supplies, she felt a flicker of hope igniting within her. The following weeks were a whirlwind of colors and creativity. Aisha found herself immersed in the world of art once more. Each brushstroke felt like a release, a way to channel her emotions onto the canvas. She met other artists who shared their stories of struggle and resilience, creating a sense of camaraderie that lifted her spirits. During one workshop, Leela encouraged everyone to paint their darkest moment. Aisha hesitated, but she knew this was a crucial part of her journey. With trembling hands, she began to paint a swirling mass of black and gray, representing the despair that had consumed her. As she worked, tears streamed down her face, each brushstroke releasing a part of her pain. When she finished, the room fell silent. Lila approached her, eyes glistening with understanding. "This is powerful, Aisha. You've captured your struggle beautifully." Aisha looked at her painting, feeling a sense of catharsis. For the first time, she realized that acknowledging her darkness was a step toward healing. The journey was not just about escaping the shadows. It was about embracing them as part of her story. As Aisha continued her artistic journey, she faced moments of doubt and fear. Old habits crept back in, whispering that she wasn't worthy of happiness. One night, as she sat in her dimly lit apartment, the darkness threatened to pull her back under. "Why are you even trying?" a voice in her head taunted. "You'll never escape this pain." In that moment of despair, Aisha remembered Malik's words. She reached for her paintbrush and began to create. The colors flowed from her heart, transforming her anguish into art. She painted fiercely, channeling her emotions onto the canvas until the darkness began to recede. The next day, she returned to the studio, her resolve stronger than ever. She shared her struggles with the group, and to her surprise, others opened up about their own battles. Together, they formed a support system, lifting each other up and celebrating their progress.